Hi, how are you? It's Travis in here, and today we will be starting a new journey on the channel where I will be leveling a human paladin from levels 1 to 60. The goal of this playthrough is to get this character to level 60 before the Dark Portal opens and the Burning Crusade expansion begins. Today is November 27th, 2025, and I believe the Burning Crusade will come out late January, early February. The pre-patch starts January 13th, 2026. So it would be awesome if we could get the character level 60 by then, because that would give us some time to farm some rank 14 gear to go into the Dark Portal with. So let's get this going. This is our character, Human Paladin. I'm going to name this character Trav Light. Sounds sort of like a light beer, but kind of lines up with a paladin, right? Paladins are all about the light. So let's get to it. It's going to be a long journey. It takes usually around 150 to 200 hours to level to 60, so see how long this will take. Paladins tend to take a while to level compared to, you know, faster classes like mages and hunters.
Are a proud, tenacious race. Though the recent invasion of the demonic Burning Legion decimated their sister kingdom of Lordaeron, the defenders of Stormwind stand vigilant against any who would threaten the sanctity of their lands. Nestled in the foothills of Elwyn Forest, Stormwind City is one of the last bastions of human power in the world. Ruled by the Child King Anduin Wrynn, the people of Stormwind remain steadfast in their commitment to the Grand Alliance. Backed by their stalwart allies, the armies of Stormwind have been called away to fight the savage horde on distant battlefields. With the armies gone, the defense of Stormwind now falls to its proud citizens. You must defend the kingdom against the foul mongrels that encroach upon it, and hunt down the subversive traitors who seek to destroy it from within. Now is the time for heroes. Now humanity's greatest chapter can be told.
Here we are at Northshire Valley to begin our journey. Had to set up the UI quick. Set up a few add-ons as well. I will put all of those add-ons that I'm using in the description below. We are also playing on the server called Nightslayer. It's a classic anniversary server. So let's get this going.
I hope you strapped your belt on tight, young adventurer, because there is work to do here in Northshire, and I don't mean farming. The Stormwind Guards are hard-pressed to keep the peace here, with so many of us in distant lands and so many threats pressing close. And so we're enlisting the aid of anyone willing to defend their home and their alliance. If you're here to answer the call, then speak with my superior, Marshal McBride. He's inside the abbey behind me. Ah, good. Another volunteer? We're getting a lot of you these days. I hope it's enough. The human lands are threatened from without, and so many of our forces have been marshaled abroad.
I'm gonna go get some kobolds.
Leaves room for corrupt and lawless groups to thrive within our borders. It is a many-fronted battle we wage, adventurer. Gird yourself for a long campaign. Your first task is one of cleansing, adventurer. A clan of kobolds have infested the woods to the north. Go there and fight the kobold vermin you find. Reduce their numbers so that we may one day drive them from Northshire.
Alright, well, it's been a while since we leveled the character. I think the last one I leveled was a Pandaren monk for Mists of Pandaria. Let's get ourselves auto loot going. It's under gameplay controls, auto loot. It's always good to set that up. And let's check out the abilities we have. We have Seal of Righteousness. Fills the Paladin with Holy Spirit for 30 seconds, granting each melee attack an additional 1 to 4 holy damage. Slower weapons cause more holy damage per swing. Only one seal can be active on the Paladin at any one time. And we also have an ability called Holy Light. Heals a friendly target for 39 to 47 health. Won't really have to use that much at low levels because our health regen is it's pretty damn quick at low levels. Kind of feel like a warrior right now. And I don't have the add-on called Questie going at the moment, as you can see. Usually it's like a quest helping add-on. We'll get that going soon. But we'll see how much I remember the Northshire Valley quests. It's been a while since I leveled a human. I think the last time I leveled a human was a hardcore warrior when the official hardcore servers came out. I leveled a hardcore warrior on Defias Pillager. That was a human. Sort of looks like this guy. Same aesthetic. And the add-on that had the NPCs talking, that's called voiceover. It'll be linked in the description below, just in case you're interested. I like using it. They did a great job with the classic version of it. Interested to see if there's a good version for the Burning Crusade when we eventually get there. But I know for classic, it's pretty damn good. We killed 10 yet? Oh, we need to get the vermin. We've been slaying workers. There we go, our first level, guys, level 2. Yeah, it's nice to be leveling again. It's pretty chill. Mostly just been raiding on the mage. One of the main reasons why I'm leveling this character right now is because I am going to be transferring my mage to a classic era server called Whitemane. Blizzard's giving the classic anniversary community an option to either take their character into TBC or transfer them to a classic era server, which is a permanent vanilla WoW server. And I have decided to bring my mage to classic era, which will probably be Whitemane. It's the PvP server for classic era. A lot of people are playing on it. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I put so many hours into getting all that loot, and once you go through the Dark Portal, that loot, it doesn't suck, but it loses its value. And it's just fun to be able to go back on a character that you put close to like 500 hours into and just, you know, reminisce or do an old raid like Nax or Blackwing Lair or AQ40. Maybe a Skullomance. Because the character isn't really the same when a new expansion comes out. It's kind of like a new journey. And that's what I'm going to do with this Paladin. It's going to be my main focus for... maybe my main character for TBC. We'll see. Probably. Be cool to play a Paladin. Not too sure what I would do. Maybe heal, maybe tank. Rat's not bad as well. It's a cool thing about Paladin. You get to play all 3 roles: healer, tank, and DPS. I have leveled as a Paladin a few times on this channel. I did a Paladin playthrough for Season of Discovery. Which is like a different version of Classic where characters are much stronger, and they put abilities from later expansions in pretty much into vanilla. It's pretty cool. And then I've also leveled a Blood Elf Paladin to 70. And that was fun. Didn't get into too much endgame though at that time. I was playing a rogue and a druid mostly for endgame. So I didn't have too much time to play the Paladin, but this time we'll probably get some endgame going on this guy. Paladins are pretty damn good in TBC. They're considered to be one of the best tanks, if not the best tank. Pretty good at healing. DPS, they're all right. But they do have an amazing AoE threat. Only killed 5 so far. Let's try up here. Let's find some more vermin. Yeah, their AoE threat's really good. And that's always fun to do as a tank. It's what I enjoy. I enjoy pulling like a big pack of mobs and then just taking them all down. It's always annoying when somebody, you pull like 5 to 8 mobs and then a DPS pulls off of you. As a Paladin in TBC, you should be able to hold quite a few mobs before like a DPS is able to, pull off of you. But one thing about leveling as a Paladin, guys, it's all about our weapon. This is how we're going to be leveling all the way to 60. It's mostly just keeping up our seals up and just white-hitting mobs down. Alright, so there we go. We're done with the vermin, guys. Let's make our way through here. Yeah, it's been a while since I've leveled into vanilla. I think the last time I did was like a few months ago. Leveled a hardcore warrior to 60. Played a Tauren warrior. So this journey will probably feel a little bit like that.
Hey, citizen, you look like a stout one. We guards are spread a little thin out here, and I could use your help.
Go, level 3.
Well done, citizen. Those kobolds are thieves and cowards, but in large numbers they pose a threat to us. And the humans of Stormwind do not need another threat. For defeating them, you have my gratitude. I was asked to bring this to your attention as soon as you return from the kobold camps, adventurer. It appears to be a letter sealed with the insignia of Brother Samuel, our local paladin trainer. I wouldn't hesitate to read it before you go about any other business here in the Abbey.
I didn't read it.
Adventurer, my scouts tell me that the kobold infestation is larger than we had thought. A group of kobold workers has camped near the Echo Ridge mine to the north.
Damn it.
Go to the mine and remove them. We know there are at least 10. Kill them, see if there are more, then report back to me. In the meantime, you should know 1 or 2 other things. You are a symbol to many here in this land. Act accordingly. The holy light shines within you, and it will be obvious to both your allies and your enemies. Also, as you gain in wisdom and power, you will need to train to learn new abilities. That's where I come in. When you feel you've gained some experience here in Northshire, come back to me, and I will teach you what I feel you are ready to learn. Good luck, adventurer. Egan Peltskinner is looking for someone to hunt wolves for him. That's good news because we're seeing a lot more wolves in Northshire Valley lately. If you're interested, then speak with Egan. He's around the side of the Abbey to the left. Recently, a new group of thieves has been hanging around Northshire.
Could
They
have
call
used that
themselves
chest.
the Defias Brotherhood and have been seen across the river to the east. I don't know what they're up to, but I'm sure it's not good. Bring me the bandanas they wear and I'll reward you with a weapon. That's true. I'm looking for someone to hunt me some wolves. Are you that person? I hate those nasty timber wolves, but I sure like eating wolf steaks. Bring me tough wolf meat and I will exchange it for something you'll find useful. Tough wolf meat is gathered from hunting the timber wolves and young wolves wandering the Northshire countryside.
Alright, here we go. We're back. We got Devotion Aura, guys. Gives it 55 additional armor to party members within 30 yards. Put that on right now. Players may only have one aura on them per paladin at any one time. Which is good, because that means, you know, you want to have a decent amount of paladins in your raid. Try to get it, you know, get the benefit of all the auras. Wonder if these will be raid wide in TBC. I wonder if they're group wide. Not too sure. I know they changed Bloodlust and Heroism for this version of TBC that's coming up. It will be raid wide now. It used to be group wide back in the day, I guess you could say. And we got a little bit of loot. Put it on. Flimsy chain bracers, 25 armor. A ragged leather vest, 31 armor. Frayed cloak, 5 armor. Just a lot of gray loot. A lot of flimsy chain loot. And my leveling style, it's usually pretty chill. I'm not like speed running or anything like that. I'm not trying to go even though I am trying to get through the dark portal before, you know, TBC comes out. Usually, like during my playthroughs, it's a chill pace. I'm not really going very fast. It's not like a speed run or anything like that. I like to pay attention to the quests. I usually read, you know, documents and stuff that they give to you. I check it out. I like to pay attention to the story while, you know, also leveling. But we're going to try to go somewhat fast. Because we do need to get this character to 60 in the next 2 months, I believe. Nice, we got a small pouch. Put that on. 6-slot bag. These pants seem to be an upgrade. 2 armor upgrade right there. What about this belt? No. It's going to be interesting seeing the difference from vanilla Paladin to TBC Paladin. It's night and day pretty much. I'll say it's more fun. TBC Paladin. My opinion, I don't know. Get some cool abilities. Yeah, say it's 200 hours maybe to level the character. Say we have, what, 8 weeks? It's around 25 hours a week. So I'll have to... We'll be pumping out the episodes, guys, to try to make it. This will probably be the playthrough that I'm focusing on the most at the moment. I'll still be playing... We'll still be playing the mage. I haven't really finished what I want to do on that character yet. Trying to kill Kel'Thuzad and Nax. We're almost there. That is the goal at the moment for the mage. Just took down Saffron, so one more boss to go. And I was looking at the price of items on Whitemane, Classic Air server. Everything's like 4 times more expensive on Whitemane compared to the anniversary servers. And getting and when we get close to pre-patch, which is January 13th, the price of just pots and, you know, vanilla items like arcane crystals, stuff like that, will probably plummet. So I might buy a bunch of that up, or a decent amount of it, and bring it over to Whitemane, so I at least have a little bit of gold. And the reason why the inflation's so, like, you know, times 4 for 400% more, I should say, than anniversary, is because of how much I guess botting and gold buying has been going on there for the last, you know, 5 years. But they do have GDKPs there, so if you do have trouble making gold, you can always just, I guess, GDKP and then get your consumes that way. Yeah, maybe I'll do some raids on the mage when we eventually go over to Era in like a month, just to see what it's like, see what a GDKP on Era is like. I've never participated in one, to be honest. Well, I got 2 thugs on us, guys. We might be in trouble. Imagine I die here. Is this the end of my character? Paladins are kind of tough to kill, though. Oh, we're dead. We actually got to run now. Don't. Might die. Could you imagine? We're dead. Just keep running. Trying to strafe here so we don't get dazed. Stop hitting me. Need to watch out. Maybe we should hit level 4 before we mess with the Defias. I think we went a little early there. Stick with the kobolds for a bit. If I died there, oh my gosh, we almost died. We pretty much were dead there. We can get level 4 and we'll make our way over. I think that was the issue. And we pulled too many. 2 we could deal with, but 3? Probably not. Let's see how far we can go before we die. We'll probably eventually die on this character, but I'll try to treat it sort of like it's a hardcore playthrough. Paladins are tough to kill, especially once you get bubble. Pretty damn hard to kill, to be honest. Yeah, you have bubble, you have heals. Hammer of Justice, 5-second stun. Lay on hands, heals you from like 0 to 100%. Pretty strong class for hardcore. I would say they're stronger than, or better, more survivability than a rogue or a hunter. Because, you know, rogues have vanish and hunters have feign death, which allow them to just drop aggro. What the heck happened there, man? What's this guy running to? What the heck was that? Maybe somebody pulled him and ran, and like almost died like I did, and they had to run away. There's a few people leveling. It's really gonna pick up though once the pre-patch comes, because Joyous Journeys buff will be put into the game, and that's a buff that gives everybody 50% extra XP experience gain. So if we don't get to 60 by then Joyous Journeys will help us get there for sure. But I hope we can get to 60 before then, just so we could just do a little bit of AV farming, Turk Valley Battleground farming. And then we can get ourselves a set of rank 14 gear. What I just showed there was our TradeSkillMaster add-on. Just shows how much gold we've had on this server. So we've earned over 8,000. It's a cool add-on. I recommend getting it if you're into buying and selling on the auction house, or just if you want to have like if you're just into like auction house data and also having an easy way to purchase items and also put items up onto the auction house. I have a bank alt on this server, and their bag is just completely empty, and I just fill it up with stuff that I don't really want, and I just want to sell in the auction house. I just send that to my bank alt, and then I go to the auction house, and I just post it all. If it's just spam click, I don't even have to look at the price or set the price. It just automatically goes up there. Undercutting by 1 copper. It's pretty good. Saves you a lot of time. I recommend it. And I'll show you guys the loot we'll try to get if we get to. If we get to level 60 in time to farm a little bit of honor for the rank 14 loot, it'll look pretty cool. It's the PvP class sets. It would look like this. This is how we would look. Pretty awesome loot to go into TVC with. That'd be pretty badass. Well, you could also get the weapons too. Probably try to get the two-handed sword, the Grand Marshal's Claymore. This is how we'll go in. Pretty nice items to go into TVC with. And if we have enough time, you can go into Nax with that loot. And maybe we can even get a couple pieces from Nax. But we'll see. I don't want to, That's a lot of gaming to get there, but maybe. It'd be awesome if we could kill KT on this character in like 2 months. That'd be good. We can clear an axe. It will be much easier to do, though, in the pre-patch, because all these characters become much stronger than they are in vanilla. So axe will be much easier during the pre-patch. Alright, just need one more bandana, guys. Looks like all we needed was just level 4, and here we go again. Think we'll be fine. There we go. Got some loot to put on as well. Let's heal up quick. Oh, there we go. Put these flimsy chain pants on, 37 armor. Big upgrade. 33 armor upgrade right there. Flimsy chain boots. Huge upgrade. 34 armor upgrade. The flimsy chain vest. 63 armor. 32 armor upgrade. Getting all that chain loot now. Leather waist. Ragged leather belt. 18 armor. 15 armor upgrade. So there we go. We're getting some solid upgrades here. How about these wrists? Nope, same. That's pretty good. Let's turn in some quests here, guys.
How are you?
You gathered those bandanas for me yet?
Back with some bandanas, I see. The Stormwind Army appreciates your help.
Alright, so we're going to get the Militia Warhammer, 2.6 damage per second, 6 to 9 damage. Our Battle Warhammer did 1.4 damage per second, 3 to 5 damage, so pretty big upgrade there. Let's put that on. I'll pick up these quests.
A dependable adventurer. Dependable, and not afraid to get your hands dirty, eh? I have a friend, Millie Osworth, who's in some trouble. She's over with her wagon on the other side of the abbey near the stable. I'm sure she could use a pair of hands like yours. Garrick Padfoot, a cutthroat who's plagued our farmers and merchants for weeks, was seen at a shack near the vineyards, which lies east of the abbey and across the bridge. Bring me the villain's head and earn his bounty. But be wary, adventurer. Garrick has gathered a gang of thugs around him. He will not be an easy man to reach.
Garrick.
I don't like hearing of all these kobolds in our mine. No good can come of this. Here, take this as payment, and when you're ready, speak to me again. I would like you to go back to the mines one more time. Your previous investigations are proof that the Echo Ridge mine needs purging. Return to the mine and help clear it of kobolds. Waste no time, adventurer. The longer the kobolds are left unmolested in the mine, the deeper a foothold they gain in Northshire.
Yeah, we gotta go molest those kobolds.
Hey there.
Hey, Travlite. I'm getting hungry. Did you get that tough wolf meat?
You've been busy. I can't wait to cook up that wolf meat. I have some things here you might want. Take your pick.
Some of these quests say some pretty funny stuff, or this stuff you wouldn't think that would be in this game.
Oh, Deputy Willem told you to speak with me? He's a brave man and always willing to help, but his duties keep him stuck at Northshire Abbey, and I'm afraid the problem I have today is beyond him. Perhaps you can help me?
Let's go get some kobold laborers.
Defias moved into the Northshire vineyards while I was harvesting. I reported it to the Northshire guards, and they assured me they'd take care of things. But I'm afraid for my crop of grapes. If the Defias don't steal them, then I fear our guards will trample them when they chase away the thugs. Please, you must help me. I gathered most of my grapes into buckets, but I left them in the vineyards to the southeast. Bring me those crates. Save my harvest.
Okay, let's go get some laborers, guys. In this mine here. We got some new abilities. I didn't forget about them. Get some retribution abilities. Blessing of Might. Places a blessing on a the friendly target, increasing melee attack power by 20 for 5 minutes. Players may only have one blessing on them per paladin at any one time. So we'll, there we go. Blessing of Might. And we also have Judgment. Unleashes the energy of a seal spell upon an enemy. Refer to individual seals for judgment effect. Just put it here. Smack this guy. So what we need to do, we use Seal of Righteousness. And then when we use... Okay, there we go. When we use Judgment, we lose the seal. Does a decent amount of damage. But we'll run out of mana quick if we just spam it, but the thing is that we leveled up there. Kind of want to use it before Seal of Righteousness runs out. But it does cost quite a bit of mana to just keep spamming seals. Let's check out our racials, guys. So, as a human, we have a few racials. We have mace specialization, skills. Skill with maces and two-handed maces increased by 5, so our hit chance with maces is a bit higher than everybody else. Every other race. It's usually +5 extra skill, so we're always like a level ahead. For mace skill. Right now we're at 30 out of 30 for two-handed maces. While, you know, another race like a dwarf would be at 25 out of 25. It's pretty good to have. And then we have the same thing with sword specialization. Skill with swords and two-handed swords increased by 25. And then there's the human spirit. Spirit increased by 5%. And then there's also perception. It's an ability you can use. Dramatically increases stealth detection for 20 seconds. So you can see like rogues if they're sneaking up to you, or just NPCs that are stealth. Better than any other race. Yeah, we don't even have two-handed swords yet. It's kind of strange. Do we have to learn that? I guess we do. But if we had, you know, axes learned, I could show you guys that axes would be at 25. See how defense is at 25? That's what axes would be at. And then once we get to level 6, this will go up to 30, and this two-handed maces will go to 35. So right now we can hit level 6 mobs without really any problem at level 5. As long as we're, you know, 30 out of 30. So there we go, the laborers are slain. Let's go get Garrick. And get some Millie's harvest here. I think she wants apples or something like that. But the Defiancer have taken over that area. This will be kind of annoying to keep up Blessing of Might every 5 minutes. Alright, here we go. Garrick, I think he's like down this way. Pretty sure. So there's a battered chest over here. I think this is our first time leveling a paladin in vanilla as well, so that'll be interesting to see what it's like. I think I've leveled a warrior, hunter, rogue, druid, and a mage currently in vanilla on the channel. So now we'll have a paladin. There's Garrick over there. Then we still need to level a priest and a warlock, I believe, and a shaman in vanilla. I've leveled those classes in other versions of the game, just not vanilla. The paladins are strong, dude. That guy got wrecked. Blessing of Might is pretty OP, man. Like getting this, you know, this early. 20 attack power. Quite a bit. Okay, Millie's Harvest. It's over here. Let's cut through here. Here we go, we're at the vineyards. We have to collect Millie's Harvest. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, never mind. Surprised we pulled there. Solid combo as well as warrior paladin, pretty damn good. Both get Blessing of Might. You just let the warrior go in, he can pull like, you know, a few packs. Generates a bunch of rage, cleaves them all down. While you just stand in the back and heal or you can get in the fight and swing and heal whenever you know the warrior needs some health. Uh-oh. We handle this. We gotta start attacking. Okay, take one down and then we'll heal. Should be okay though. Pretty strong right now. Let's get a little bit of mana back. And Spirit is great, guys. Even getting an extra 5% Spirit. Spirit increases health and mana regen rates, so great for a paladin. Especially while leveling. Our health will go up faster and our mana. Stats we want on loot is mostly strength. Increases attack power with melee weapons. And it also increases the amount of damage that can be blocked with the shield, so pretty good stat for paladins and warriors. Agility's pretty good as well, increases attack power with ranged weapons. Doesn't really help us too much, but increases the chance to score a critical hit with all weapons and increases the armor and chance to dodge attacks. So agility's pretty good as well. And then there's stamina, increases health points. Intellect's good for us too, increases mana points and chance to score a critical hit with spells. Increases the rate at which weapon skills improve as well. And then there's armor. Decreases the amount of damage taken from physical attacks. The amount of reduction is influenced by the level of the attacker. Damage reduction against a level 5 attacker is 27.7% currently. Not bad. It's funny how, like, you pull all three. I didn't even... It seems to trigger them all. I haven't leveled here in years, so it's kind of refreshing. Could die here in hardcore pretty damn easily if you're like level 4. You know, try to get Millie's Harvest and then like 3 or 4 of them come and attack you on like a warrior. Like, we almost died at level 4 here. We were lucky that we were able to get away. We got dazed as well. I tried to strafe so we wouldn't get dazed, but guess I got caught not strafing for a second. But the goal is we need to survive until we get bubble. And once we get bubble, should be smooth sailing. We'll see. We'll probably die, but I'll try to treat it like it's hardcore. See how long we can go without dying. Okay, so there we go. We got Millie's Harvest. Jump this fence here. Smack this thug in the back. And then we'll head back to... I forget what this place is called. Northshire Abbey, I think.
Good day to you.
Did you find Garrick's shack? Are we finally free of that villain?
Ha! You caught him. You've done Elwyn a great service and earned a nice bounty.
All right, not a lot of good options here. Take the cloak, I guess. Now that's really an upgrade, but put it on. Maybe we'll level up here.
Need help? Once again, you have earned my respect and the gratitude of the Stormwind Army. There may
These
yet
boots
be
are an
kobolds
upgrade.
in the mine, but I will marshal others against them. We have further tasks for you. Adventurer, you are an adventurer with proven interest in the security of Northshire. You are now tasked with the protection of the surrounding Elwyn Forest. If you accept this duty, then I have prepared papers that must be delivered to Marshal Dugan in Goldshire. Goldshire lies along the southern road, past the border gates.
All right, let's have a chat with Millie.
How are you?
Do you have my harvest trap lights?
Thank you, adventurer. You saved my harvest. And I hope you showed a few of those defias that they can't cause trouble around here. We might be short on guards these days, but we're lucky to have heroes like you to protect us. Now that my crop is saved, take this grape manifest to Brother Niels. He manages the store of food and drink in Northshire, and I'm sure he'll be delighted to hear that he has fresh grapes. You'll find Brother Niels in the Abbey, in the bell tower, where he likes to taste his wine.
I always get lost trying to find this guy. Now you go up here. I'm pretty sure he's not up. He's not. Is he all the way up here? Yeah, he is. Okay, good.
How are you?
Here you go. Grape manifest. What is
See
this?
you around.
Brother Niels, my grapes are saved. Travelite, the bearer of this manifest, braved my thug-infested vineyard and gathered the grapes that I could not. Although the Defias still roam across the river, nearly my entire crop has been salvaged. You may add a full load of grape bushels to your stores. May the light protect us, Millie Osworth.
Good day to you.
You look to be in fine spirits. Come, have a seat, have a drink.
Let's see here. Oh my.
That's a nice
Millie's grapes have
belt.
been saved. When she told me that brigands overran her vineyards, I nearly despaired. But my faith in the light did not waver. And through your bravery, we now have grapes for more wine. May the light bless you, adventurer, and keep you safe.
All right, there we go. Got ourselves a belt upgrade, 38 armor belt. The latched belt. Let's head over to Brother Samuel here.
May the light protect you this day.
And we will learn Holy Light rank 2. Heals a friendly target for 76 to 90 health. Divine Protection. Pretty much bubble. You're protected from all physical attacks and spells for 6 seconds. But during that time, you cannot attack or use physical abilities yourself. In bubble, you can hit and attack. Once protected, the target cannot be made invulnerable by Divine Shield, Divine Protection, or Blessing of Protection again for 1 minute. And then we have Seal of Crusader. With the Crusader, fills the Paladin with the spirit of a Crusader for 30 seconds, granting 31 melee attack power. The Paladin also attacks 40% faster, but deals less damage with each attack. Only one seal can be active on the Paladin at any one time. Unleashing the seal's energy will judge an enemy for 10 seconds, increasing holy damage taken by up to 20. Your melee strikes will refresh the spell's duration. Only one judgment per Paladin can be active at any one time. Problem is, we don't have enough coin for that at the moment. It's too bad. Maybe we'll have to ask the mage to give us some coin. We'll see. I usually don't do that, but since we're trying to go a little bit
Need something?
fast this time around, we may get a little bit. We may get a loan from the mage. I made just quite a bit of gold. Not too much for TBC, but just over 3,000 at the moment. How many upgrades there? All right, so there we go. We're done with Northshire Valley, guys. That's the starting zone here. Take a little screenshot. Maybe we'll do a little flex outside. This add-on I'm using is called Narcissus. You can check out all the emotes here. Bow, train. Pretty good add-on. I like it. Let's do a flex. There we go. There's someone leveling a warlock. Also has a pretty cool feature where it just shows all the loot that you have. I usually start episodes this way. It tells you all about stats as well. Pretty awesome add-on. I like it. Alright, so there we go. Let's make our way to Goldshire, guys. We are done here at Northshire Valley. And let's check out Marshall McBride's documents. Report kobolds. The activity of kobolds has increased in the vicinity of Northshire Valley. They camp north of the Abbey and within the Echo Ridge mine in alarming numbers. I have marshaled paladins, warriors, and other local folk to aid me in ridding us of the vermin. This progresses well, and I will update as needed. Report thieves. More alarming than the kobolds, a human gang of thieves has emerged in the valley. They wear red bandanas and call themselves a brotherhood. This level of organization may lead to trouble, both here and in all of Elwyn Forest. We have identified one of their leaders, one Garrick Padfoot, and hope to bring him to justice soon. Report wolves. There's been an increase in reported animal attacks in Northshire. Egan believes the wolves in the valley were scared here from Duskwood. Although the wolves rarely hunt human prey, the sheer number of them has caused some incidents with farmers, and many livestock have gone missing. Commendation. The bearer of this document is to be awarded deputy status with the Stormwind Army. Having served Northshire with eagerness and distinction, I am confident you will find this person useful in Elwyn Forest. Signed, Marshal Douglas McBride, Stormwind Army, Northshire.
Well met.
It's hard enough keeping order around here without all these new troubles popping up. I hope you have good news, Traveler.
Go with honor, friend.
You have word from McBride. Northshire is a garden compared to Elwyn Forest, but I wonder what Marshal McBride has to report here. Let me have his papers.
Well, it says here that you've been awarded acting deputy status with the Stormwind Marshals. Congratulations. And good luck. Keeping Elwyn safe is no picnic. What with most the army busy doing who knows what, for who knows which noble. It's hard to keep track of
got a
politics
shield
these
now,
dark
guys.
days. The mine in Northshire isn't the only one with problems. I have reports that the Fargo Deep mine in Elwyn has also become a haven for kobolds. Explore the mine and confirm these reports, then return to me. The mine is almost due south of Goldshire, between the Stonefield and McClure homesteads.
Hello, good sir. Do you have a moment? My brother and I run an apothecary in Stormwind, and I'm here to gather large candles for their wax. Can you help me? You can get large candles from kobolds, and I hear rumors that kobolds are infesting the Elwyn mines, the Fargo Deep mine to the south, and Jasper Lode mine to the east. I suggest looking for candles in one of those places.
Here we go. We got the pikeman shield. 55 armor, 1 block. I doubt we will use it, so I'm just going to sell it.
Light bless you.
And here we are at Goldshire, guys. We're at Lions Pride Inn. I made this place our home, so we use Hearthstone. We will hearth back here. And that is going to be the end of our first episode on Travlight the Paladin. Next episode, we will continue our journey in Elwyn Forest. Not bad. We got to level 6. Hopefully next episode we can get close to level 10. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.